Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last season's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Makes the catch downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Powell. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And the Gamecocks will crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. He pulls in the catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Throw now on first down. First play taking a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up third down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
To bootleg here. The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Third down play and a fumble. The ball goes out of bounds. The offense catches a break because at least now they've got a chance to punt this ball away.
The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. The ball will be down just inside the 30.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moved him right down the field. And the defense make a jump, breaks into the clear. The 30. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Important second down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Offense getting set. It's second down. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Second down. We're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. To throw, it's Sorsby. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Taken out, but not before he makes the first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Blocked with the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Gamecocks are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tackle made after just a short gain. Facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Morgan. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They're going to run it here. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Increasing out motion from the offense. We'll try to run it with the option. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. He's looking deep here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Gamecocks. Way too much speed in that play.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
They add the extra point and the lead down 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. Oh, and he's got some space here. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last, but taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Morgan. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. The sure hands. It's Morgan. The Wolverines come to the line in a hurry-up. Grab behind the line. It's Morgan. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying.
Oh, the ball's not loose. Oh, he makes the recovery and has enough for a first down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And they hand it off to the back. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Wolverines. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
That's reeled in. It's Bennett. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Grab near the sticks. It's Powell. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Handoff in a single back formation. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The Gamecocks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Going for a big play downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
QB keeper all the way. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He could go past the 50. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. It's like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right. This one caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. And 6 more points to the total.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Morgan. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Michigan offense will take over 1st and 10.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Haynes. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Morgan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Good throw to the left. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. They lose 3 in that place, and now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete. position, but now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's now 2nd and goal.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out. It's Morgan. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Let's bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break. Trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Breaks free. He's got the 1st and still going. Here he goes. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Well, simple play. Just a toss to the right, but good blocking results in an explosive run.
Yeah, they just lost the edge of the defense right there. The defensive end and defensive backs, they've got to do a much better job there forcing that ball back to the inside where all the defenders are.
And that one's picked off. What a play. steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. Throws out the stiff arm.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big game. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Scanning the field. It's Nolan. Running out of time in the pocket. Now the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. A short completion to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. Drop back in coverage. Keep everything in front of you. Force that quarterback to have to check the ball down. And then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's strong. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
1st and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. The ball is loose in the backfield. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll try a pass here. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
To the air. It's Nolan. Receiver makes the grab. Finds room at the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. First down here for this offense. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. That has not been the case here so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He fires downfield. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his target, and it's complete. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
The Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of their last 2 possessions. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Makes the catch. It's Moore. They bring him down. That's a big play. All the way to the 43. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff to the single back. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the play.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Michigan. They cap the drive with 6 points.
You know, the most most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Let's go. Break. Single, single. White 53.
Leaning on the run game here. Breaking tackles. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Incompletion brings up an important third down. Back to throw. It's Nolan. With the catch, it's Smith. It's complete. The sophomore quarterback took a shot as he threw. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Michigan offense back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Powers through. They tackle him about the 14.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. If he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
He's in the clear. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Nolan. Makes the grab. It's Jacobs. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. To throw, it's Rayner. On the move now. Bought some time, now lets it go. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll run the option. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, these defensive backs are completely locked in. Third down, the defense stays disciplined in zone coverage and knocks that one down.
The Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble.
This is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped a switch from passer to run. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to find room. It's long. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
It's fourth down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, no, trapped in back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stop right there at the line with no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to throw it deep. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. With the catch, it's Hudson. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a third sack, and it's still the first quarter. Maybe slide protection or call some screens, maybe play action. Anything to try to help this quarterback out.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The offense starts with a short field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The Bulldogs are in the red zone. A play action, looking to run. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Dropping back. It's Van Buren. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Swung. The pickup of 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He keeps it on a design run. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
To throw, it's Van Buren. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they heave it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll try the option play here. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Back to pass. It's Rayner. Pulls it in. It's Barrett. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded here. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll give it to the running back. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
It took a while, but finally this offense has reached the red zone for the first time. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And the back gets the football. Look out, room to run here. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's James. He's tackled at the 17, so better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Nice grab. It's Hudson. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The sure hands. It's long.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. Slides to avoid the big hit. Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. First down here for this offense. He's going to hand this off. Gets the first and still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Motion now from the tight end. Dropping back. It's Van Buren. Caught quickly. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And the Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Clemson, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. And they'll use the ground game here. As the first down is still going. Now here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. But we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Trying to find some room. It's Barry. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's long. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Empty set now. 5 wide. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow and forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw, looking for his big tight end. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like anybody open and just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
On the double.
It's an option look. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback's got it on the option. Doesn't even get the pick shot before they bring him to the ground.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Crucial third down play right here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense. Maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here. But this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And he drops back in the gun.